Welcome to this short video on the presentation by ECV of our FIDIC contract courses, both on the 1999 and the 2017 contracts. My name is David Heslett and I'm founder and managing director of ECV Consultancy. I'm joined today by my two co-presenters, Marcus Thiel and Jim McClure, both very experienced international construction engineers. ECV created the modular format of training in the FIDIC contracts on a face-to-face basis. And in the last 20 years, we've undertaken these courses in 90 countries for over 30,000 professionals. However, with the advent of COVID, we have had to amend our courses to virtual presentation. And we do this now, maintaining the 16 hours of training, but in 4 stages, each of 4 hours, and on 4 separate days, normally within 1 week, to maintain momentum of training. We've been successfully presenting these for personnel from the World Bank, the Asian Development Bank, ministries, UNESCO, and also for public and private companies. I'm now going to hand over to Marcus Thiel, who will explain and show the way in which we present the courses using the Adobe Connect system. So over to you, Marcus.
Thank you, David, very much. I will guide you quickly through the way we present it usually. So we have, of course, slides like all the other presentations we have. We start as an example with 2.1, starting with module 2/1, starting with general provisions, start clause number 1, 2, 1, 3. 1.3 is notices and other communications. And we have some aid memoirs where we explain in details in form of a flow chart what is written in the contract in verbal form. We also have some work exercises in between, fitting to each chapter, to each subclause, each clause of the contract. And we like to involve the audience in answering it. When, for instance, you have here the first question, does the engineer give notice, etc., only in English? And you can give your answer yes, no, or maybe. And you will see the results on the screen, in the small screen on the side. So we have 50-50 vote. So it's more for yes than more for no. So that gives us also you a feedback about your understanding about the contract. But we can also look directly into the contract itself. You see here we have clause number 1.3, notices of and other communications. We can highlight individual subclauses and paragraphs of it, and we can scroll through it to make the understanding of the clauses itself better. So, thank you very much. Hand back to David, please.
Thank you, Marcus. I'm going to ask Jim to come in now because a key feature of our courses are interaction between the tutors and the delegates. So Jim handles the chat room. Jim, explain, please.
Thank you very much, David. Yes, we learn as much by asking questions as by listening to and watching a presentation. I have experience both as a contractor and an engineer, and my role will be to encourage you to ask questions, maybe based on your own projects and situations you've been in, and I will endeavor to answer them or point you in the direction of the right answer. Now you will see on the screen there is a chat function and a place where you can type in your question, and I'll be following that and responding to the questions as we go along. So look forward to as many questions as possible as we learn. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. And Jim will also select questions that he feels are relevant for the general discussion and put these into the arena for discussion. One other key point is that we provide in advance to all delegates these course materials, that's the overheads, work exercises, aid memoirs, plus the relevant FIDIC documents. So you have time to look at these prior to the course. So we hope that gives you a good understanding of how we run our virtual courses. And for further details about ECV, there is our website, ecvglobal.com. And on that, you will find not only our records of our training, etc., but most importantly, our future public courses are all advertised there. And if you'd like to speak to me further, don't hesitate to contact me on David Heslett at ecvglobal.com. We look forward to seeing you hopefully at our courses in the future. So from Jim and Marcus and myself, goodbye.
Bye.
Thank you.